Spanish and Catalan. Since my kids were born, I did try to always speak to them in Spanish, Catalan, to have the language there so that they could communicate with my family and don't lose that part of, at the end of the day, who I am.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, other families I knew, they keep telling me that once the kids start the school, they do start rejecting speaking Spanish because they realize that you can speak English. And then what's the point of keeping up with the Spanish if everybody else does speak English? So everybody should speak English. And I was a bit afraid of that because I didn't want to lose that. And I was reaching a point where my eldest, at the time 3, when I took the decision of going through Gaelic Medium Education, he did start rejecting Catalan in favor of Spanish. Because again, of the same, like being in a home where the main input of the language was coming from me, and my family is mainly Spanish speakers. They did start realizing, my 3-year-old was starting to think, what's the point on the Catalan? Kind of thing. There's no many things out there in Catalan apart from the DVDs and songs I was putting on all the time. So at that point I was having that fear, and then I thought, well, if that is true, and it's a fact, or is, I don't know if it's a true reality or not, but if that's true, if I take them to a Gaelic Medium Education, English is only then 1/3 of the day. So that means it's 1/3 can be, 1/3 is the Gaelic, 1/3 is the English, and then in Spanish is not that minority anymore. It's more share and more even.
And how has it worked out in practice? Do they?
In practice,
they haven't rejected Spanish and Catalan at home?
Spanish still is in full flow. Catalan now is obviously the weakest language because I didn't want to, again, push that much. But yeah, Spanish is just, it keeps up the same. English, I sometimes would say now their first language would be more Gaelic.
I'll get you later, Mike. Okay.
Sorry. So I still think their first language, in terms now, I think their first language is Gaelic. English comes second, Spanish comes third, and Catalan is the fourth. Because it's the less used. But still, I still remember the first day of school, primary school for my eldest. Like when he came back from school that day, he asked me to watch Brave in Catalan. And I found that so bizarre, but at the same time, when I think about it, in his mind, it's like, well, it's a Scottish film.
Yes, absolutely.
Where there's more Gaelic in there. And let's watch it in Catalan, because
why not?
Why not?
That's so fascinating.
So
my daughter likes to watch, so she's only Scottish, and she's quite resistant sometimes to speaking Gaelic because my son and me are more fluent than she is. But she loves to watch Paw Patrol in Dutch.
Why not?
You know, I find it so bizarre.
But it's so like, since then I find like their mind, like again, about the same time, my daughter then 2 only. And I had a German friend visiting, and obviously in my house, all the films are in DVDs or Blu-rays that I can choose the language. So that we always have the option. So it's not just only English that we watch, we can watch anything. And obviously the friend was over, and I was like, well, but you cannot watch it in Spanish because Janine would not understand, she's German. And my daughter was like, okay, let's watch it in German.
Love it. Love it.
And obviously my husband was like, but do you understand? It's like, no, but I can learn it.
Right.
And it's just so amazing.